I've been really sick with it. He said, look, you've just got acid reflux. That's all. So he took the prescription. After 5 days, he was violently sick. He was screaming in pain. He was screaming so much that I was crying. He was crying. Our sons were crying. I called an ambulance. They came quite quickly and they took him to hospital. And he had a problem with his gallbladder. A stone had moved from his gallbladder and had lodged in his bile duct. Because of his underlying health condition, he had an infection that sent his iron levels shooting up. And the hospital couldn't operate because they had a backlog. They took the stone out, but they said he had to come back in about 4 weeks' time to have his gallbladder removed. 4 weeks to the day that he was due to go and have it removed, another stone had lodged in his bile duct. He had a surge of iron in his heart. And he had a heart attack and died at home.
It's such a harrowing story, Lisa, and we're so grateful to you for sharing your grief with us and with our viewers. I guess I can only ask you, in your heart of hearts, do you feel that Peter would still be with us had he been able to see a GP face to face? And if you do feel that, what makes you feel that so strongly?
Well, 100% I know he would be here today, because if he'd have seen his GP face to face, he would have been able to point to exactly where it was. And the GP would have instantly known that that was in the gallbladder area. And taken into account his medical history, he would have been able to be treated straight away before any infection could have set in, which would have affected his iron levels. And I know he would be here with me today. I know that. But he, like all the other patients that have been denied treatment and will now again be denied treatment, they've just been sacrificed for the greater good. Now, I'm not having a go at the GPs, frontline doctors, nurses. I'm not. They followed the guidelines that they were told. And those guidelines are wrong then as they are now. Diseases do not stop. People do not stop getting ill because there is a coronavirus going round. A variant, as they will always be, will never go. But they'll just sacrifice people.